I'm Serena Alexander. I'm the board president here at GJTF.
I'm Jeffrey Smith, senior pastor of Bethlehem Temple Missionary Baptist Church.
I'm Denzel Washington.
Y'all know me too. I'm Miss Edwards, math teacher, summer program.
And I'm State Representative Debbie Myers Martin, and I represent 9 municipalities. I'm the former mayor of Olympia Fields.
Greetings, Sharks. I am Jeremiah Matthews. I'm 17, and I go to Southland College Prep, and I am a rising senior.
I'm Jordan Thomas. I go to Cremoney High School. I'm 17 tomorrow, and I go to, I'm a rising senior.
We are Kanga Kicks, and our slogan is Step for Eternity.
Our mission is to create a shoe that is comfortable for our customers. Not only that, but we want it to be reliable and have stability for people with, we want it to have stability for our customers who have feet problems.
We believe that reliability and comfortability should not come at a huge cost or price. So we believe that accessibility is our #1 priority, as we want our shoes to be available to all walks of life.
Our objective is to increase our product efficiency and enhance customer satisfaction.
Pricing. It costs $10 to make 1 unit of our shoe. The price to sell is $110 for the base shoe, and the average size for a woman or girl is 8.5. The base size for a man is 10.5.
The process of buying our product, we want our customers to have as much satisfaction as they need or want. So we have the option for you guys to color your shoe the way you want it to and customize the way it looks to your fitting.
The characteristics of our shoe. The Eternity ones offer a rustic type of feel, but also a comfortable experience for our customers, as our target audience is male and female of all ages. Our shoe contains of many materials that make up the overall feel too.
We have acrylic glass, suede, shoe mesh, memory foam for the comfortability of the inside of the shoe. As I mentioned earlier, we want our customers to have a comfortable fitting of their shoe. The outer sole is made of rubber, plastic, and other different types of leather.
Here is the base design of our shoe. As you can see, we have tags, we have just the base design of the shoe. Here we have the toe cap, which is made of synthetic suede that we will be making ourselves. We have mesh material for the toe vamp, rope laces for the shoelaces, and thick padded laces or leather for the toe.
We wanted our shoe to be completely original, so we came up with this shoe design not only to have a comfortable feel to it, but also to be stylish for our consumers. I made the drawing myself. My partner came up with the logo and the tag, and we made this shoe together.
Our ask is that we receive $500,000 in return of 15% of our company. As we are open for negotiations, this is just the base ask.
Thank you for your time, Shari.
What locations are you gonna retail the shoe?
So we're thinking of
Like what areas?
retailing major locations like Foot Locker. We want to open some up in like our own shoe company. We're gonna have our own retail store called Kanga Kicks, and mall outlets and things of that nature.
So at the beginning, you mentioned those who were having foot problems.
Yes.
And then when you went on, you talked about a wide audience. So what's the distinction between marketing for those who have foot problems and what specific problems? And then how will you then market to a general market versus a specific, more niche customer?
So for the people who have foot problems, what we mean by that is people who are become uncomfortable with wearing shoes for a long time. So we have a separate design for the shoe where it looks the same but the inside is different. So the memory foam is to help with people who stand a lot and walk around in the same shoe a lot. And it helps them comfort their shoe and have their feet to breathe more. The other design is for the wide range, as you spoke of, for people who just casually wear shoes and things of that nature and going about their everyday lives.
And cost, you mentioned the cost per unit. So how does that affect the cost per unit when you have the specialty shoe versus your general shoe?
Well, the price stays the same.
No, the cost, not the price, your cost to make the shoe.
Oh, the cost to making the shoe, it stays the same only because we add more material for one shoe, and the other shoe has the same amount of material, but it has like a little bit extra. So the price stays the same throughout, but it's just different niches to each shoe.
Got it.
And I also want to add on, like he said, it relatively stayed the same, but as the shoe size increases from the average size that we had put on the board, the price will increase. So.
Well, I'm just curious because you are addressing certain needs of people who have foot problems.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you come up with the concept? Did you research with podiatrists or orthopedic physicians? How did you decide and create the element that helps people with foot problems?
Well, we came across the design with our own experience with family members, and also, as you mentioned earlier, with the other different types of doctors and things of that nature. We used different research, and we came up with this new design based off how the U.S. population is with wearing shoes and things of that nature.
And to expand on what he said, even like our own experiences, me and my brother, we are both bow-legged, so I wanted not only for myself but other people to be able to wear a stylish shoe but also have that comfortability.
Are there color options?
Yes, you are able to design the shoe whichever color fits best for you. It's completely customizable.
Will you be doing anything as far as like, how will you hire people and staff for your designs, and will you be giving anything back to the community if you receive this money?
So like I said, we want to start making our own retail stores. So the way we would hire people for that is first we will have a general manager at each location, and their job would be to hire people that they deem eligible and able to work our stores and things like that.
Okay, first I want to say great job, guys,
Thank you.
for this idea. And you mentioned that you can customize the shoes,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So does that mean that the design can change, or is it just the colors that change?
It's mainly the color, and based off certain options that we give you through our program, we can let you design the actual features of the shoe.
Okay, so the design can change and the colors can
Yes.
change? And then you also mentioned you want the shoe to be kind of rustic. What does that mean, like a rustic shoe?
Yeah, so usually shoes, they have like a certain like type of feel. So the suede and like the metallic type feel, we want it to be not more of like a modern but like more of a unique type
Okay.
shoe.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Raise your hand if you are constantly tired of having to bend down and tie your shoes.
I know I am.
Well, we have the product for you.
Hi, my name is Sanaya Porter, and this is,
Morgan Kimball.
and we are Kanga Kicks.
Typically, when people think of people who have issues tying their shoes, their minds automatically go towards children. However, our research shows that 89% of adults have 65 or older have issues with back pain. We have designed a shoe with retractable shoestrings so that not only children but elderly and people with other physical disabilities do not have to constantly go down to tie their shoes.
Hi, we are Kanga Kicks. We are located in the South Chicago area. Our targeted audience is people with disabilities, physical problems, and younger children. Yes, we have a target audience, but our shoes are for everyone. Our products that we use to build the shoe was rubber soles, memory foam for the inside, pure leather for the sides, and cotton shoestrings for the retractable shoestrings. The design of the shoe has a kangaroo on the tongue of the shoe, and on the side of the shoe it has a K. The reason we picked our logo is because the older kangaroo represents older and elderly people, and the baby in the pouch represents younger people and kids.
Our mission is to create innovative and stylish footwear while also maintaining stability and ethical practices.
This is the style of our shoe. This is the style that we are going for. They will be coming in different colors, not just only blue. Our inspiration for the style that we have, we got it from Converse and Vans. The sizes will go from toddlers all the way up to adult 13.
Our shoe costs us about $15 to make, so we will be selling them for $110.
We are asking for a $2,000 investment for our company.
Thank you.
Good job. Kangaroo Kicks.
So I have a question. The picture that you had shoes with shoelaces,
Mhm.
and you talked about retractable
Mhm.
shoelaces. So I didn't see in the visual how that visual tied to the retraction. So tell me a little bit about how that retractable shoelace will work, particularly for those in your 65 and older group.
Well, I'll start. Basically, like when the shoes come untied throughout the day, they're supposed to automatically go back in. So you're not supposed to press a button or do anything. They're supposed to automatically go back in the second they untie. And if you want to retie your shoes throughout any point in the day, you do have to actually go to untie them. But yeah.
So what's the device that automatically reties them? Is it you have a remote control?
No,
Is the shoe something in the shoe?
It's something in the shoe.
Okay.
It's like we use line divider technology. You know how when the line dividers, you pull it out and it snaps back?
Mhm.
That's what we're going for.
Okay.
What if I have a nephew and he wears a size 15? So would the shoe be available? Can he order a shoe like that if he would like to?
Once we get our company started and we receive more funding, we will be expanding our sizes.
But your initial focus is on those sizes that you
Yes.
mentioned.
You mentioned ethical practices. What do you do? Why are you, or what are you doing to have ethical practices to design your shoe or make the shoe?
Using sustainable resources and watching our waste. Yeah.
You asked for $2,000. how is that going to help you in production of your shoe?
Well, we will be able to expand our color variety, our sizes, and right now we just have a prototype for the actual technology, but we'll be able to expand our technology to make it simpler, more simple and more compact.
So with that investment, you didn't talk, unless I missed it, your distribution. So is it online and ship? What's the distribution process? If I order a shoe, or do I have to go to a store to get it? What is your distribution process?
You can come into the store and get it because it is like a regular shoe store. We can walk in, you look around, but you also will be able to order online. At the beginning of our slideshow, we had like our little website. Like if we had a website, it was under the Kanga Kicks.
Okay.
So you'll be able to go to our website and order shoes.
Got it.
Well, I was just curious, how do you expect to launch the business with a $2,000 investment from the Shark Tank? Do you have other resources?
No, we were looking to get in contact with other investors, but we have not yet made those connections.
It's been a pleasure to meet you guys. You did a
Thank
great
you.
job.
Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Michael Boyd,
I am Deshaun Hardy.
and this is the Rise of KDOT, the Kings of Kicks. Here at KDOT, or both of us, are the CEOs. I am the co-designer.
And I am the head designer. Here at KDOT, we ensure you that your comfortability and support means the world to us.
Not only is it for everybody, it prevents discomfortability, blisters, and foot pain, but also being breathability and stability to your foot.
Ensuring that your feet will be perfectly fine and comfortable, especially when you go for long periods of walks, short periods of walks, when you're running, when you're active, just generally supporting your feet. Here at KDOT, our shoe was based around Kendrick Lamar, inspired in a way. Taking the album Damn from Kendrick Lamar and making his shoe into a reddish, beautiful leather. Also taking the name KDOT from his nickname from the streets, signifying that there is strength and resilience in not only his name, but his background. Also in us. We have strength and resilience. We are here to unify. Along the lining of the shoe, we have deerskin. Or on the outside of the shoe, we have deerskin, which is a very, very premium leather, which not only is comfortable and soft and molds to your feet, but also has a type of muscle memory technology, not only forming into your feet, but making it a sort of mold. So not only when you slip inside your shoes, you'll feel more comfortable than ever, you'll feel at home, like it's you.
For the insole, memory foam is for personalized cushioning, so your shoes will be comfortable just like how you feel at home. For the outer sole, EPDM rubber grip. EPDM rubber for excellent grip, so when you move around in your shoes, you won't twist an ankle. You can be strong and firm.
Having amazing traction and having amazing balance is the most important thing, especially if you're staying active and fit while in our shoes.
Especially for elder people.
Our price will start off with $110. Now, for the shoes, it is $15 to make. But we will adjust the price because consumers like different things. So we like to listen to our fans or our consumers. So based off of what they like, we will adjust the price, and that would be the consensus. Now, Sharks, we would like $350,000 for 7% of our company. In conclusion, KDOT is all about cool, comfy shoes that look great and keep your feet happy. We use top-notch materials, the latest tech, and eco-friendly practices. Our goal is to make sure everyone can find their perfect fit with a huge range of sizes and styles. Join us in refining footwear for a stylish, comfy, and planet-friendly future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, one more thing. We have something else in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the KDOT's N95s. These shoes will be based off of KDOT's album, Mr. Morale and the Worldwide Steppers. This shoe here for running, this shoe for lifestyle, and believe it or not, this shoe for both. You know what's crazy? They're easily cleanable. Water in the brush, dirt comes straight off. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hold on 1 second now.
Oh,
Yes.
so, first of all, yeah, I noticed how you looked right at us when you said elderly, but that we we'll let that go. But my question is, you talked about at the beginning that you can prevent certain conditions. That's what I think that was early on.
Yes.
I'm just curious to know, have you done any research, or what is the insurance, I guess the way that people can be assured that your shoe will prevent certain conditions? Do you need, what kind of way are you assuring that?
So, a lot of shoes, like leather, like the shoes you have on now, if you wear that for like a long period of time, or with leather, and you have like a pretty tight shoe, right? That can easily cause blisters, especially if you wear it for a long time. So with our shoes, we have this material called mesh, right? Now, that allows the shoe to be breathable and freely move around without too much space.
With also having deer skin, which, as I said, molds around your foot and makes sort of forms around your foot, making it so say you slip on a brand new pair of shoes, such as Adidas. You'll feel like they're new. Why? Because you just got them. You'll feel like they're new.
So are you saying your shoe will feel different when it's new?
Yeah.
Okay. One last question from me, then I'll go to the other Sharks. You mentioned deer skin, and you mentioned a cost of $15 to make. So just curious, deer skin seems like it would be expensive as a raw material. So how will you manage your cost with such a high quality of material?
I feel like with the budget that we are asking for, that we'll be able to not only assure that we'll be able to get as much deer skin as we need to continue our journey in making shoes, but we'll be able to have the cost at our hands and create more with what we have.
Deer skin, I would say, is the most pricey of our materials. That's what makes most of the $15. But when made for one shoe, it doesn't cost that much. But when made for a bunch of shoes, it could be a little bit pricey. So that's why we get it for £1 for a different amount of shoes. And also, deer skin, it may be thin, but it's very durable, so it can last a long amount of time.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I have flat feet. What is it about your shoe that's going to help me out?
That is when the memory foam comes in. Memory foam is what it feels the shape of your foot, and it can adjust.
Will there be some type of arch support maybe?
We also
built
have
into the
heel
shoe?
cushioning gel.
Hmm.
We also have heel cushioning gel, which in the back of the shoe will not only absorb impact and pressure put on the back and on the heel of your shoe or in your foot, but it will make sure that your feet are comfortable at the heel.
There was, early on in your presentation, you spoke about you would adjust the price based on the consumer. Can you explain that to me? How would you adjust the price based on the consumer?
So we would see what the consumers like and what they don't like. If we hear a bunch of results saying, oh, it's too pricey, we may just tiny bit bring it down to a fairly reasonable price. I'm not saying like a full $50. I'm saying like $5.
And we will also
Maximum.
tailor to your needs. So if you are a certain size or if you're bigger than other guys, then, or women, you can get your size tailored personally to you.
So that every customer can have their own feel, how they like it, what they like and what they don't like.
Yes.
Set aside from each other.
You guys seem pretty passionate about this shoe, and it seems like you put a lot of thought into it. I really like the red one, the red color one that you talked about with the deerskin. So what kind of impact would you guys say that it makes a positive impact on society, this particular shoe that you
So,
chose?
the rapper Kendrick. So we learned from him that fame and money isn't everything. What he did with his power and his money, he brought his community, or Compton where he grew up, and brought everyone together, made it a much better place. Not a very good place, but it's much
Okay.
better than back then.
Which also goes back to what I talked about, strength and unity, which is what Kendrick Lamar brought to Compton.
One last question. You had to wrap up. Sharks.
Any more questions? Thank you for your time.
Hi Sharks, are you tired of wearing the same shoes?
Do you want to
Yes.
wear fashionable shoes?
Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing Halo. My name's Daniel Johnson,
My name is Maya Terry.
and today we're showing you Halo, our website. Welcome to Halo, everyone. Alright, and we're going to show you some reasons why we want you to introduce to Halo and why you should buy Halo. Alright, reason number one you should buy it, because we're a Christian-made company and we want to just spread Christianity to some people, because some people don't know what it is, and it's very simple to explain it to people.
We wanted to bring awareness to Christianity and promote a fashionable and comfortable shoe.
Reason why you should buy this shoe is because it has a nice cooling design, and so your feet get really hot and can just cool it down for you, and you just have a very comfortable walk on your journey.
The shoe is for all genders and is here to make a fashion statement.
Exactly. Alright, and we are going to show you some of our Halo shoes, actually, so. We have the white wings, and all of these shoes are the same price. So we have white wings. My personal favorite are the Halo Blue 4s. And then if we go down, we have some other pretty cool favorites of mine, the In-Between Ones and the Fallen Angels. And now we can go on to our additional information. The materials that we use for the shoe are rubber, strong string, gel pads, soft foam, and more gel pads with the soft foam, leather, and in total it all costs $65 to make the shoes. The target audience is for kids 12 and up. Our sizes are for teens and adults. The design is fun, creative, represents, you know, a specific group of Christianity, as I already told you. The way I say you can get attention, because that's a vibe. My fault. The way to get people from buying it is showing the symbols and like the wings to like have a bright, vibrant color to them, so like they can just kind of look like, oh yeah, my kid probably like that shoe, you know. And our offer for the percent is the percentage that we've made is 30% for our company, and our investment is $200,000 to kickstart our products. Because we also made some other products that we want to make if we do have the funds for them. Because we have made T-shirts also. And we also made beanies, if you'd like to go show that. All right, thank you.
Well, I have a burning question, and maybe the pastor would be the one to ask, but very interesting concept about Christianity and a shoe product. So how do those two things work together?
Well, the reason why, because I'm a hardcore Christian, try to spread the gospel as much as I can, read my Bible as much as I can. And also, there was a recent event with another person who kind of made a shoe, but that was like devil worship, and I didn't really like that and appreciate that. So I kind of made this like as a clap back to kind of show like I wouldn't say what's right per se, but like another like type of way like to show people the right way to pick a side or something like that. But I'm not trying to force anyone to be in that, because that's wrong. But like if they want to, I can try to guide them.
I'd like to follow up on that question. And my question is, so you talked about it's from your Christian point of view. So two questions. One, what about people who are not Christians who want to buy your shoes? So how will you make them feel like the shoe is still for them? And number two, you can answer both together.
Right.
Are you prepared for what I would call the clapback for those who will be, in essence, protest the fact that that's an intentional part of your marketing? How will you prepare to answer that from a marketing and public relations perspective?
Well, okay, to answer your first question, even if they don't want to like really be part of Christianity, they can still wear the shoe because it is a very sleek design, and it is an all-around shoe for people to wear like any other like type of sneaker that you wear to go to the gym or something, or just hang out with friends. And also for the second question, the clapback, I would feel like the best way to like is like entertain it, but not too much, because then they'll know that we have them on their mind, and we'll get them. They'll know that we're in their head, or something like that. And I would say to like always target the competition, but don't be too much focused on it, because we still want to make our products to like get our business up and running better than theirs.
Are you going to have your own store, or will you be placing these in other shoe stores like a Foot Locker or anything? Or
well, this is our own website, so you can go on here and buy all of our products on here. You can buy. So this is our website right here.
So it's just online?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You indicated that your shoe cost is $75 per shoe to make? $65 per shoe, and you're selling them for $110? $125. So you're not making a whole lot of profit? Is that intentional, that you don't want a lot of profit?
That wasn't quite intentional, but like we said, we're also planning on making T-shirts and beanies too, so that'll probably add on to the profit with it. So, and like also because the shoes are really kind of towards kids basically, and like of course other people of like higher age, but I feel like our goals like for high schoolers, like people like in like 20s, 30s, and like lower to get the shoes. And with cheaper, the more cheaper, I feel like the more people will try to buy the product, and then we'll have more money to buy the items for our shoe and then make them. And then also we have enough money, we can finally work on the beanies and T-shirts too.
One last question.
Did anyone else think? I just wanted to follow up and say that I love the design, I love the concept, I love the fact that you guys want to spread Christianity. That's things that we don't see a lot of young people that want to do that. So I think that's a great idea. I love the design. So good job.
Thank you.
I'm Nyla,
I'm Josiah.
and we are
Dash Stars. What is one of the things that you would want from a shoe?
Comfort, durability, and flexibility.
That,
Go ahead.
those are the main things that we focus on as a brand.
And that's one of the main things that we want to revolutionize as a business. For our story, our shoes are comfortable over time and they're based to withstand throughout years long. So 5 years, 3 years, they're supposed to be for elderly and kids, so they're supposed to last you for longer periods of time.
Our target audience is people that don't get, like, there's sometimes people don't have the type of shoes that they need. Like, you need a bigger shoe, bigger sizes, bigger widths, and companies like Jordan and Tech don't accommodate for those type of people. That's the audience we're trying to get to. Those people, it's an untapped market. So we're just trying to get all those people to get into our brand so we can make the most money as possible.
For our product material, the cost that we made for this shoe is $15.34, and the cost that we are selling it for is $125. These are all of the products.
I can tell that y'all see a lot of 9s. We only need one of those per shoe, or at least 2 shoes. So we are gonna use 1 pound of PU per shoe. So it's not like a dramatic amount. So the shoe cost will be $15.34. And we can make 2,000 shoes, and that would equal to at least 300,000.
For the shoe size, based on what I was saying before, it is for a kid's shoe and an older shoe. So it's supposed to be a flexible shoe that can be custom for people with disabilities also. So when it comes to, these are all of the sizes, and then these are the kid sizes. Now, because this is a shoe for people of disability, there's custom sizes that you can put in, and there's also a $20 off % period that if you get your shoes and it's the wrong size, it doesn't fit you, or there's any problem with the shoe, then you can return it and get 25% or get 20% off.
As I said, our competition this is an untapped market, so we will be able to maximize profit throughout the year. We're thinking of at least 30 million a year, because there's a lot of people with like disabilities that don't get accommodated, and they just have to struggle with their shoes. And you shouldn't have to struggle with your shoes. So we are the new thing that people will be able to lean on for like their shoes, because that's like a basic necessity, shoes.
Our ask for the company is that we get $306,000 for 20% off, and the company within 2,000 shoes. Everything that he just said basically is all from this slide, and these are the shoes. Obviously, we do have different versions of the shoe in different colors, but they're all the same thing. And then that is it. This is our summary. But this is our summary. This is everything. We just want to provide a shoe that is universal for athletic wear, regular day wear, any type of shoe for your everyday walk that you'll be able to hold on to for years long and not have to worry about it becoming messed up
Don't have to worry about it being too tight, being too short over the years. It's all going to be custom to you and fit to you in your shoe specifically. These are all of our details. This is where we are located. This is our Gmail and our number. And that is it.
Any questions?
Of course I have questions.
Okay, I was somewhat confused when you were saying that how it was tailored to people with disabilities. Can you give me a little bit more information on what you mean by that?
We're talking like people with like disfigured feet, or like people who just need bigger shoes. There's millions or thousands of people that need bigger shoes in the world. So I was just inspired by that.
Like for example, you know, kids that are in wheelchairs, anybody that is in wheelchairs, sometimes they don't have a shoe that can be custom for them because it's just not right. It doesn't fit well, or it's just too big, it's too small. We want to make sure that we have a shoe that you can put in a custom size. You don't have to worry about it being too big or too small, nor any of the sizes that we have on here. If you know that the numbers don't match up with your kid's size, then you can be like, okay, well, can I get it in something different? That's what we want to be able to provide for people of all ages, not just kids, just, you know, elderly people, anyone who has any sort of disability. We want to be able to tailor to everybody specifically.
And when she says everybody, we mean everybody. So it's not just limited to just people with disabilities. Our main focus is comfort and durability. So normal people will be able to buy the shoe, and it will last pretty long because we use a new type of leather that isn't organic, so it will last longer. The shoe overall will last longer, and it will be more flexible, durable, and resistant to like it won't break over time for like a long time.
I just wanted to follow up on that question as well. I had a little bit of confusion about that. So you have a universal shoe, but it's also a custom shoe.
Yes, it can be customized for disabilities. Yeah.
Okay, so it's you want your target audience is everyone.
Yes.
But you also have custom shoes that you can make within that.
Yeah, we really wanted to bring that up because most people have those needs that need to be met.
And then also you went over your pricing. Can you kind of go back over that part a little bit?
Yeah.
You got 1 minute.
I'll gladly go over that. Oh, you want to switch? Okay, so it takes $15.34 to make one shoe, and we want to ask you for 300,000 plus to make at least 2,000, and that will max it. And if we get all those sold, we could have at least like millions of dollars in revenue. So that's really the point I wanted to get across with this slide, that I know it sounds like, it doesn't sound like cheap, but $15 to make per shoe, that's a lot when it comes to the end of it. But we're getting that profit back. And it's not just, oh, this like comfort shoe. We make them stylish so people will like to buy them. Not just, like, you don't want just comfort in your shoe. You want style. Like the Jordans, they have that aspect. We want to have both of those worlds.
Okay, one last question.
So you both have gone into a very specialized industry, designing shoes for people with disabilities. How did you pull together a design team, and how long did it take you to come up with the concept?
I can answer that for you. For this design team, we had workers that I know. I had a few workers myself prior that knew how to do things in this field. They know how to design, and they know the materials for the shoe specifically. And then he also tied together the logo on it and the design for it. And it took about a year to gather everybody and to get this establishment completely done and you know, basically responsible. You know, we had to make sure everybody knew what they were doing. It took close to around the same time, almost a year and a half, I want to say. Yeah, a year and a half. But when we started publishing the shoes, it took us a couple of months. We did a few test runs, and then after that, we finally got our design. We got everything established, and then we finally started producing. And when we seen how many people liked it, you know, it became a thing. So now we're, yeah.
Thank you. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah.